Timba wale le one my bug big mana shere kere shake mojo miss ke. Anybody we want verse, you go carry matter for your head. Everybody confess, you are now rocking with the best. No big contest, if you get the money, not blessing. Now rocking with the best.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a super quick and easy New Year's Eve look for anyone who may be a little confused on what they want to go for. So you could give this look a try. It's very quick and easy, like I said, and I hope you guys love it. Anyways, you want to start off by filling in your eyebrows. I'm using the Rubik Kisses brow pencil, and I'm using a lighter brown color just so it can match my hair color. Then I'm going to be cleaning up the brows using this Maybelline Super Stay Concealer, and this one matches my skin tone pretty well, so I'm just using that to clean up the brows. Now I'm using the same concealer to just prime my eyelids, and this is just going to mute out any of the darkness and just give me a nice blank canvas to work with. I'm blending everything out with my beauty blender. I'm going to start off using this powder from the BH Cosmetics face powder palette, and I'm just using this as my transition color. I'm going to be applying this into my crease, and I'm just going to be placing it on in windshield wiper motions, and I'm just going to be blending that out. So this is just like a transition color, like I said, and this is basically going to be the base for the other colors we're going to apply. And then I went into the Juvia's Place, I believe it's the Masquerade palette, and I'll place a picture on the screen. But yeah, so I went into the orangey color, and I just used that to go over the first brown powder I applied, and this is just also going to warm up the color a bit more. Now I went into the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette. I think this is a Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm taking the brown shade and I'm just placing that into the outer corners of my eyes. I'm basically just building up the color just to give me that like intensity of like a smoky eye. And yeah, I'm just building on the color, packing it on, and then blending it out. Now I'm going to be using the same Maybelline Super Stay Concealer, and I'm just using that to clean up my crease. So this is the Anastasia palette I was talking about. Now I'm going into the silver shade, and this is going to be my base color. I'm just packing this on my eyelids. As you can see, I'm just using like patting motions so I can really build on that color. And I was over here jamming out. Now I'm using the Too Faced glitter glue, and you can of course use the one from NYX as well. That's also pretty good. And I'm going to be using some glitter, you guys. I haven't used glitter in so long. I don't think I even used glitter like this whole year, believe it or not, but we're gonna use some for New Year's Eve. So yeah, I'm just packing that on my eyelids and just going in patting motions. Don't apply too much glitter so it's not too chunky. And yeah, so just apply according to your eyelid shape and all that, and just fill it in. Make sure it's nice and beautiful looking. Now I'm going to be using some eye pencil, and this is just a gel liner from Rubik Kisses, and I'm just using that to line my lash line. I put some lashes on off camera, and yeah, the eyes are halfway done. We're going to go back to them later on, but we're going to move on to the face. So I'm mixing the Juvia's Place concealer with the Maybelline Super Stay Concealer to just kind of get like a good match as well as good coverage. This shade that I came up with, it's a little bit too light for me, but everything is going to come together eventually. I'm just going to blend everything out using my beauty blender. Now I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and this is in the shade Warm Sand, and I'm just going to be placing that underneath my eyes just to give me that nice brightened look. I'm also going to place it on the bridge of my nose, my forehead, as well as my chin. Now to help me blend everything out, I'm just spraying some setting spray, and this is just the Mario Badescu spray inside a Pixie bottle. Now I'm going to be using the Maybelline foundation once again, and this is going to be my contour color. And yeah, so I'm just using that to contour my face, as you can see. Then I'm going to go back in my beauty blender to blend everything out. To set my face, I'm going to be mixing the Laura Mercier translucent powder with the Benai Banana Luxury powder. I really like the mixture of the two of them together. I feel like it gives me like a nice finish. But yeah, so just mix them together and basically set your face. Now I'm going into back into the BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm just using that same shade I used on my eyes to basically just bronze my skin and just to basically set the contoured areas and give me like a more chiseled face, enhance my cheekbones and all that, because I'm trying to be snatched. Okay, then I went in with a darker shade just right next to the one I used first, and I'm just going to use that to really contour the face. So the first powder was to bronze, now this one is to contour. And then I'm using this Wet n Wild highlighter. It's just a loose highlighter, and I'm also applying the same highlighter into my inner tear ducts to highlight and also to kind of bring the eyes together. Now for blush, I'm going in with the Juvia's Place Saharan Blush 2 palette, and I'm just packing on that orange color I was pointing at on my cheeks, and this is going to just also help me blend my highlight and contour. And here I'll show you guys, I lined my lower lash line, so I'll show you guys the difference. And then I go back in with Morocco from the Anastasia palette, and I'm just going to use that to smudge out the lower lash line, and this is just going to give me like a nice smoky effect. Now I went back into Noir, which is the black shade, and I'm just going to be packing that into the outer corners of my eyes just to increase the intensity of the eye look. And so I packed it on first, and now I'm just going back in to just gently blend it out. And then I also go back in with Morocco again, and I put that in between the glitter shade and the black eyeshadow as like a transition between the two colors. Moving on to lips, I'm using the Ruby Kisses Roasted Coffee Lip Liner. This is like one of my favorite lip liners. But now I'm going in with the Too Faced Liquid Latex Lip Gloss. I picked up this pink shade that looked kind of nude in the container, and I didn't really like it. So what I did was I just applied some of the Warm Sand Concealer, and this just kind of neutralized the color and just kind of made it more nude, more peachy, if that makes sense. Then I went back in with the lip liner again, and I just lined my lips some more just to kind of bring everything back together. And yeah, that kind of fixed the lip. So now I'm just doing some finishing touches. As you can see, I reapplied some more powder underneath my eyes, and I'm just contouring my nose right now with the BH Cosmetics powder, and I'm blending that into my crease. So make sure you do this, you guys, if you're contouring your nose, so that way everything kind of like flows seamlessly and like they all transition pretty good. And yeah, so I'm just basically just snatching my nose, and if you want to see a tutorial on this, I will link one in the video. So yeah, but you don't have to apply this much powder, to be quite honest. But yeah, so I just applied some powder to the sides of my nose, under my contour as well, just to really snatch the face. And yeah, that's it. Now I'm using some finishing powder, and this is the Sephora Micro Smooth powder in tan. You guys know I love this powder. I've been using it for years now, and honestly I love it, love it, love it, love it. Highly recommend. But I just use that to basically just set like my whole face and dust off the excess powder on my face as well. Now after this, I'm just going to spray my face with some finishing spray once again, and this is the finished look, my loves. So I'm going to style my hair, and yeah, we're done. As you can see, like, it's super easy, nothing too complicated, but you would look gorgeous at the end. So yeah, I absolutely love this look and how it turned out. And I'm over here trying to style my hair, and you guys see this one strand of hair that has been giving me stress this whole weekend, to be honest. But anyways, we're gonna sleep regardless. But thank you all so much for watching. I wish you all a happy new year. Please be safe, and I hope you guys enjoy whatever party or church or wherever you are. Just be safe and have a good time. God bless you all. Wish you all the best in 2020, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.